we've got Ligue and D1 today, and they look incredible. There's some big cards, there's some controversial rewards, and we are all here for it. Unfortunately, we didn't finish champs in time, so the compensation is just not going to happen. But in terms of the rewards, everybody seemed to be getting Mbappe, Dembele, Emery, then also Vitinha. There's just so many high-end rewards that now they've stopped them. It's kind of that Messi incident all over again. But this time you had to play all 20 matches of champs. Whether you wanted 11 or not is down to you. So where do they rank? Because there is some good cards. There's most definitely some absolute ballers, like obviously Mbappe. He's going to be number one, isn't he? Of course he is. If I can find him in this just monster amount of play, I can't even see him. Are you looking for coins to improve your team? Then you need to head over to lootbar.gg, the most reliable and the best coin service you can find. Also, they have incredible 24-hour manual customer service that you physically cannot find anywhere else. But before finishing on lootbar.gg, make sure you are using JT11 to get 8% off coupon. Once you've gone through the payment, you'll be able to get your coins within the next 24 hours. Absolutely guaranteed. Also, with the code, you'll be able to get 5% more coins on every transaction. Make sure you do click the link either in the description or down in the comment section below. That's why, because he's at the bottom. Obviously, he's going into that S+. There's no question about it. He is, again, phenomenal. And I think most of Ligue and some of the cards are incredible. Now, I do want a comment from a PSG fan, a Ligue 1 fan. How good has Vitinha been? Because a 96 going from what, an 88 in form, 2 informs from the year. How has he got a 96? Let me know down below how good he truly is, because that 5-5 long ball pass, power shot pinged looks nuts. The stats are phenomenal. I've obviously heard of him. But I didn't ever expect him to be a 96. So just incredible in himself, to be honest. It's a very, very good card. It's a big, big upgrade as well, which is always perfect. It's what we like to see. He again is going to go next to our beautiful Mbappe. Dembele, no words. We knew that he had to be a high rated purely on the fact that he did have a fantasy that was, 94? So even a double upgrade is making him look incredible. Even a 95 would still be outstanding from him. He's obviously 7.2 mil, which is nuts. 5-5 still. He's got the rapid, the pinged pass, and now the finesse. Very, very, very good card. The 99-90 agility balance. Just a beautiful card all round. There's no arguing with him, to be honest. Now, another card coming from D1 is going to be the 96 striker. Like, Chawinga looks nuts. She's 5'8", so a little bit on the smaller side, as we can imagine. Tall for a woman, to be fair. 92 agility balance, 97 pace, 93 shooting, a 5'5" with the quick step, and also the finesse shot. We also have the lovely trickster, but that's not really to count here. But again, another card that's gone from 89 to 96. Phenomenal. Very, very good card. We have also got some kind of lower kind of cards here as well. We look at some of the more kind of very much, what are they called? Not necessarily fodder. Well, yeah, I suppose fodder at this point, to be fair, but very cheap cards. We look at the 17 or 18k keeper. We've obviously got then the striker at 17.7. Not terrible, like rapid plus, power shot. You've got something there, but you can kind of tell when a card is really not going to do too much. Hergerberg, again, she's going to be a bit of a powerhouse, but she isn't really coming in with any danger. Matteo, just another standard winger. We've seen so many of them, it's unreal. We then move on to the men, because it's not just all the women as well. We have Kenny Lala. Honestly, if you remember this card has had absolute time in the game. We saw how many special cards was it? FIFA 19, 4 informs, a headliner, and a team of the season. Just out of nowhere. It was beautiful to see. He's been very, very quiet since, so it's glad to see him back in a team of the season moments at the minimum. He is very much bog standard. Like, there's nothing crazy about him. It just is what it is. We've got Bentaleb there. We've also got a cheeky Zachariah, Thiago Santos with the 99 pace, and I don't get why. Why has everybody got long ball throw? Like, honestly, we've got long ball throw here. We've got long ball throw. Where is he? We've got another one somewhere. I saw 2 of them. You've also got one in the Women's League. You've got, where is he? Long ball throw Is it from Thiago Santos? No, Zachariah. Yeah, Zachariah. That's what I was going to say. There's two of them definitely. Why are we getting long ball throw? Whose memo is this? We also then have obviously De Castillo. We also have Medina. Todibo is coming in just a bit above, which is nice. Loco. It's just standard, really, isn't it? Even Dante. To be fair, he had the chance to be a good card. Another one that is just going to bite the dust. And same with Lala, unfortunately. There's not too much there, really. Like, we're looking very standard. We also have the two players from the objective. You can do two and do one objective to get the price of two. You've obviously got the striker from D1. She can go into the evolutions for the team of the season upgrade, so you can make her a 92, but she's a striker with intercept. I mean, I get that she can play centre mid, but I mean, just put her in centre mid then. Really, we don't need a striker from her. And then we also have quite a nice one from the men in Minamino. I think I'm saying that right. Minamino. Yeah, I'm getting that right, surely. We've obviously got the whipped pass, pink pass, and incisive for the centre forward. Can play left wing or right mid as well, and also can go into the upgrade to make himself a 94. Pretty standard of a card. Love the agility balance of him, so he's a little bit above the rest. I'd go for a solid A+. I think if I was to go with most of these, I even forgot about Golovin, to be honest. He's actually in the starting 11, but again, he's not really going to come in anyway. He's got the incisive, he's got the technical and the first touch, but really it's just stats that are based around him, and he's definitely not going to be a striker. You could argue maybe a cam, but even then Bundesliga have kind of ruined the cams because they're not there anymore. We've got very little room for any cams. I'd go Hergelberg just one above at the moment, but she definitely will drop down. We've also got Loco, he's coming in as a bog standard. Mateo's doing the same. Medina, I would say the same as well for him. Slide tackle, bruiser, block. I mean, if he had anticipate, I could maybe push him up one more, but it's just not going to happen. Keeper, unfortunately, is going to go in the bin. We've also got, I think, is that everybody that's standard? I'd say Todibo would go A+. He's got the pace, so I'm very close to going into the S, but with the amount of team of the seasons we've had and some of the centre-backs that we've had for very cheap, they're just going to blow him out of the water. It's really not going to be anything pretty. Thiago Santos will go into the A+. We did get two SBCs from our lovely man Sissoko coming in at 288, and then Diane for 450 is unbelievable. That is just a downright fact. With Sissoko, he did have the Fire and Ice. He's had a decent upgrade. It's nothing too crazy to go nuts at, but it's a nice CDM. If you're wanting a Ligue and CDM that's French, he's going to be decent, but he's not going to be in that absolute top echelons, in my opinion. Diane will easily go into that S+. I think there's arguments you could go with the S, but I think she's phenomenal in front of goal. Aubameyang, before I played with Jonathan, I would have said Aubameyang would have been S+. But how good David is, honestly, he's unbelievable. And he is better than Aubameyang from the games that I've played with both of them. So I personally would go David instead. Aubameyang is now coming in, I want to say about 500, I want to say. I'm pretty sure. You've got 420. I reviewed him at like 650, whereas Jonathan's gone up to 1.2 now, so he's kept his price pretty well. Then we also have the likes of Katoto. Another good striker, obviously rivaling Chowinga. God, honestly. 81,000. Like Hergerberg, she's not the top of the top. She's got the Rapid Plus, which is nice, but it's only going to get us so far. It really is. There's just no way that it's going any more than the A+, especially with the strikers that we've got. We then have, Lala's going to go in there, and obviously her. We've also got Baka. I think I speak for everybody. She's going in the S+. Baka is a phenomenal card. She's going to be the FC 24 left back of the year alongside Rolfo. 867,000 coins. Quick step, pinged pass, and jockey. Not necessarily the number one playstyles that I want, but she still has the stats to absolutely kill it. Now, she has got massive competition in her same position. Zakina as a 97 is a very easy one. She is incredible. Very much like Frimpong, I'm very interested to see what Battle comes in as a right back if she gets team of the season. And then also I want to see Teo Hernandez, because obviously all of them being the team of the year, it seems to be that they are treating them right. Frimpong with the 97, Zakina with a 97. It's just nuts to see it. Fullbacks. Normally 93, 94 is the max we ever get. We then have Emery as the 5-4. Now, personally for me, we've used his 94 a long time. We managed to get him from one of them. I think it was like the campaign packs or the promo packs for the 11. I can't remember what they were called. But now we've got a nice upgrade for him. Technical, first touch, intercept. It's an easy one for him. He's 95 rated. It's what they've done. They've just bumped up a load of ratings to really put them in. Renard is an easy one as well. I think she was one of the best centre-backs behind Virgil in the team of the year. This one is no difference as well. Donnarumma, personally for me, Van der Sar will always still be favourite, but I do like Donnarumma. I think S is definitely a safe option for him. I could argue the S+, but I'm going to keep him safe for it. I don't think he'll go too far up in most people's opinions. There's a lot of people, especially with the road to the final, the informs, that really didn't like him that much. We also then have Marquinhos, another very good centre-back, and one that I haven't put in. Now, I don't know how he didn't get in there, but Marquinhos is up there as well. 90 pace, obviously got the 95 and the 92 on the defend and physical. He's got the anticipate, the intercept, and a bit of pinged pass, so they couldn't quite give him all of it. He is lengthy. I mean, that's an easy shout, to be honest. And a partner in crime with Lucas Hernandez with the moments as well. He's obviously got himself a very decent card with the anticipate, slide tackle, and then also the jockey as well. I'm not going to quite go S+ for him, but he's definitely up there. Another big card with a 96 is going to be Grace. Going from a 90 rated Ultimate Birthday into the 96, very top end card. She's extinct at 1.5. She's a 4-star, 5-star with incredible pace, defending, physical, dribbling, passing. Honestly, big upgrade. And we saw her again from the base version, very meta to start with. We then got the Centurions, which was a nice upgrade, and then we slowly kind of lost her. The Ultimate Birthday was just a 1 upgrade, and it didn't really do too much, but this version, much better. Tower Room, again, easy one to be honest. He looks nuts. He's kind of what I'm expecting a Valverde to look like. 4-star, 5-star, could have been the 5-5, which would have been nice. 90s across the board. Tiki-taka, relentless pinged pass. Obviously got himself a bit of lengthy if you really want. I think he's going to be incredible. He's extinct at 1.14, so I could imagine he will go up handsomely. We then have Zachariah. He'll go into, I'd say, more of an S. I'd then say Les will go in there as well. And then we have two of the interesting cards, because mainly for Madri, she's obviously got herself the fantasy prior to this, if I can even find her. Have I put the name in wrong? There she is. So she got the 92. It's a shame that they only gave her a 1 upgrade. I really think that they could have got a little bit more, especially with everybody else. A 94 was definitely not going to hurt. She did obviously get another Playstyle Plus from Press Proven Technical to Technical Long Ball Pass Tiki Taka. She's extinct at only 290, so it's not a crazy amount. But I do think she was a very good fantasy. So I'm interested to see how this plays out for her, but I am disappointed that they didn't go all the way with her. You might as well at this point. I don't see why we're kind of saving some ratings. Then finally we have got Nuno Mendes, another great left back. We've had so many good fullbacks this year, it's crazy. He's obviously got the 94 pace, the quick step, whipped pass and jockey, extinct at 285. I was thinking he could have been a little bit better, but he's an easy S at the absolute minimum. So that is going to be everybody in this list. Let me know down below how you get on with them. Did you manage to do your reds? Leave them down below in the comment section, and make sure you do like and subscribe. Check the videos on screen, and I'll see you all later for hopefully an R9 SBC. Peace.